Picture this. You're 70, standing at the edge of a new chapter, wondering how many vibrant years lie ahead. Every moment feels like a gift. But here's the question that keeps you up at night. How long will you really live? The answer isn't locked in your genes or written in the stars. It's in the small, everyday signals your body is sending you right now. In this video, we're revealing 6 scientifically proven signs that can predict how long you'll live after 70. These aren't hunches or old wives' tales. They're backed by decades of research and real-life patterns. Stay with us until the end, because one tiny change you make today could add years to your life. Let's dive in. As a counselor specializing in psychology and health for seniors, I've spent years helping people. Just like you navigate the joys and challenges of life after 70. Aging isn't just about getting older, it's about living better with purpose, energy, and connection. But the truth is, your body and mind are already dropping clues about how many years you have left. Some of you might feel as spry as you did at 50, while others are noticing aches, fatigue, or a quieter social life. What makes the difference? It's not luck or chance. It's a handful of key indicators that researchers have pinpointed as predictors of longevity. Today we'll explore 6 signs that reveal how long you might live, and more importantly, what you can do to stack the odds in your favor. These insights come from studies, my own counseling experience, and the inspiring stories of seniors I've worked with. So grab a notebook, comment, "I'm ready" below, and let's uncover the secrets to a longer, healthier life. Sign 1, your energy levels and daily stamina. One of the most powerful predictors of how long you'll live after 70 isn't found in a doctor's chart or a blood test. It's in how much energy you have to tackle your day. Studies like those from the National Institute on Aging show that seniors who maintain consistent energy levels, feeling alert, engaged, and capable of daily tasks, tend to live longer than those who feel chronically drained. Why energy is a reflection of your body's overall health, from your heart and lungs to your mental resilience. Let's meet 2 people. Mary, 72, and Tom, 73. Mary starts her mornings with a short walk around her neighborhood in Seattle, tends to her garden, and still has the pep to meet friends for coffee. She feels tired by evening, but wakes up refreshed. Tom, on the other hand, used to love hiking in the Pacific Northwest, but now he struggles to get through basic chores. By noon, he's exhausted, napping more than he'd like, and skipping outings because he just doesn't have it in him. Mary's stamina suggests her body is thriving, while Tom's fatigue could signal deeper issues like poor circulation, weakened muscles, or even undiagnosed conditions like anemia or depression. In my counseling practice, I've seen how energy levels shape not just physical health, but emotional well-being. Low stamina often leads to withdrawal, missing family dinners, skipping hobbies, or feeling disconnected. Over time, this can spiral into loneliness, which studies link to a 26% higher risk of early mortality. But here's the empowering truth: you can boost your energy no matter where you're starting. What's draining your energy? It could be physical, poor diet, lack of movement, or not enough sleep, or it might be mental stress from family tensions or worries about the future. For example, one client, Susan, 75, felt sluggish until we uncovered that her irregular sleep and heavy reliance on processed foods were zapping her vitality. We worked on small changes, adding protein-rich breakfasts, walking 10 minutes daily, and practicing gratitude journaling to lift her mood. Within weeks, she felt a spark she hadn't had in years. The science backs this up. A 2020 study in the Journals of Gerontology found that even light exercise like walking or stretching can improve energy by enhancing mitochondrial function. The powerhouses of your cells. Mental health plays a role too. Chronic stress or mild depression, common in seniors, can mimic physical fatigue. In my practice, I encourage clients to check in with their emotions. Are you excited about your day, or does it feel like a slog? Here's how to take action. Start with a daily 10-minute walk, maybe around your backyard or a local park. Eat nutrient-dense foods like eggs, spinach, or salmon to fuel your body. If you're feeling low, talk to a friend or counselor. Sometimes a listening ear is the best energy boost. And don't ignore fatigue. It's not just aging. See a doctor to rule out issues like thyroid problems or vitamin deficiencies. Your energy is your life force. When you feel vibrant, you're more likely to stay active, connected, and hopeful. Key ingredients for a long life: So ask yourself, do you have the stamina to enjoy your days, or are you running on empty? Comment sign 1 below to let me know you're with me, and let's move to the next sign. Sign 2, your mental sharpness. Your mind is a window into your longevity, and how sharp you stay after 70 can predict how long you'll live. Research from the American Journal of Epidemiology shows that seniors with strong cognitive function, good memory, quick thinking, and problem-solving skills tend to outlive those with noticeable mental decline. A sharp mind isn't just about avoiding dementia, it's about your brain's ability to support your body's systems, from regulating stress to maintaining independence. Consider John, 71, and Linda, 74. John, a retired teacher from Chicago, keeps his mind active with crossword puzzles, volunteering at a local library, and learning to play the ukulele. He remembers names, plans his week with ease, and loves debating politics with his kids. Linda, however, has noticed her memory slipping. She misplaces keys, forgets appointments, and struggles to follow conversations. She brushes it off as senior moments, but these could be early signs of cognitive decline, which studies link to higher risks of heart disease and shorter lifespans. In my work, I've seen how mental sharpness ties to overall health. A strong brain helps you make smart choices, eating well, staying active, managing medications, but when memory or focus fades, it's harder to stay on top of life. One client, George, 78, was forgetting his diabetes meds until we introduced a simple routine, a daily planner and brain games like Sudoku. His clarity improved, and so did his blood sugar control. Science tells us the brain thrives on stimulation. A 2019 study in neurology found that activities like reading, learning new skills, or socializing can delay cognitive decline by up to 5 years. But it's not just about puzzles. Your emotional health matters. Loneliness or grief, common in older age, can fog the mind. I've counseled seniors who felt dull after losing a spouse, only to find their spark again through group activities or therapy. What can you do? Challenge your brain daily. Try a new recipe, take an online class, or join a book club. Stay social. Even phone calls with grandkids keep your mind engaged. Eat brain-boosting foods like berries, nuts, and fish, rich in omega-3s, and don't ignore memory lapses. If you're struggling, see a neurologist or therapist to catch issues early. Your mind is your command center. Keep it sharp and you'll navigate life with confidence, making choices that extend your years. Comment sign 2 below, and let's keep going. Sign 3, your heart health. Your heart is the engine of your life, and its health after 70 is a top predictor of longevity. The American Heart Association reports that seniors with strong cardiovascular health, stable blood pressure, good cholesterol, and no major heart issues live significantly longer than those with heart problems. A healthy heart pumps oxygen efficiently, supporting every organ and keeping you active. Meet Sarah, 70, and Mike, 72. Sarah, a retired nurse from Atlanta, walks, daily eats heart-healthy foods like oats and avocados, and keeps her stress low with meditation. Her blood pressure is steady, and her last checkup showed a strong heart. Mike, however, has noticed shortness of breath, climbing stairs, occasional chest discomfort, and high blood pressure. He ignores. He thinks it's just getting old, but these are red flags for heart disease, which remains the leading cause of death for seniors. In my counseling, I've seen how heart health shapes quality of life. A strong heart lets you dance at your grandkid's wedding or hike with friends, but heart issues can limit you physically and emotionally. One client, Betty, 76, was winded after short walks until she started a low-sodium diet and light yoga. Her energy soared and her heart tests improved. Science is clear, lifestyle matters. A 2021 study in Circulation found that regular exercise, even gentle walking, cuts heart disease risk by 20%. Stress and poor diet, meanwhile, raise risks. I've worked with seniors whose anxiety spiked their blood pressure until they learned deep breathing or joined support groups. Take action, walk 20 minutes daily, eat more fruits and veggies, and limit salt and fried foods. Manage stress with hobbies or counseling, and don't skip checkups. Regular heart screenings catch issues early. If you feel chest pain or breathlessness, see a doctor immediately. Your heart powers your life. Keep it strong, and you'll have the energy to chase your dreams for years. Comment sign 3 below, and let's move on. Sign 4, your muscle strength. Your muscles are your body's armor, and their strength after 70 predicts how long you'll live. Research from The Lancet shows that seniors with good muscle mass and strength are less likely to fall fracture bones or lose independence, all linked to longer lifespans. Strong muscles support mobility, balance, and even mental health. Picture David, 73, and Ellen, 71. David, a retired firefighter from Denver, lifts light weights, does squats, and carries groceries with ease. He feels sturdy and confident. Ellen, however, struggles to stand from a chair, feels weak carrying bags, and avoids stairs. She thinks it's normal aging, but her muscle loss, sarcopenia, raises her risk of falls, which cause 36,000 deaths annually among seniors. In my practice, I've seen muscle strength transform lives. Strong seniors stay active, independent, and happy. One client, Ruth, 80, regained strength with chair exercises after a fall, boosting her confidence in social life. Weak muscles, though, can trap you in a cycle of inactivity and depression. Science supports strength training. A 2018 study in Medicine and Science in Sports and Exercise found that resistance exercises improve muscle mass and cut mortality risk by 23%. Emotional health ties in too. Feeling weak can lower self-esteem, which I've helped clients address through small, achievable goals. Act now. Try bodyweight exercises like wall push-ups or leg lifts. 10 minutes daily. Eat protein-rich foods like chicken beans or yogurt to rebuild muscle. Work with a physical therapist if you're unsure where to start, and don't dismiss weakness. See a doctor to rule out underlying issues. Your muscles keep you moving forward. Strengthen them and you'll live not just longer, but stronger. Comment sign 4 below and let's keep going. Sign 5, your emotional resilience. How you handle life's ups and downs after 70 can predict your longevity. A 2019 study in psychosomatic medicine found that seniors with high emotional resilience, the ability to bounce back from stress, grief, or setbacks, live longer than those overwhelmed by negative emotions. A resilient mind protects your body from stress-related damage, like high cortisol levels that harm the heart and immune system. Consider Anna, 74, and Paul, 70. Anna, a retired librarian from Boston, faces challenges like a recent move with optimism. She journals, talks to friends, and finds joy in small things like baking. Paul, however, dwells on worries, finances, health, family tensions. He feels irritable, sleeps poorly, and withdraws, which raises his risk of depression, linked to a 30% higher mortality rate. In my counseling, I've seen resilience make or break health. Resilient seniors stay engaged, active, and hopeful, while chronic stress can lead to physical decline. One client, Henry, 77, overcame grief after losing his wife by joining a choir, which lifted his mood and blood pressure. Science backs this. A 2020 Journal of Aging and Health study found that mindfulness and social support cut stress-related inflammation, a key aging factor. I've helped clients build resilience with techniques like gratitude lists or volunteering, which boost purpose and connection. Take action, practice mindfulness. Try 5 minutes of deep breathing daily. Stay connected with friends or join a community group. If you're struggling, talk to a counselor. It's a sign of strength, not weakness. Reflect, do you adapt to challenges or do they weigh you down? Your emotional resilience is your shield. Strengthen it and you'll face life's storms with grace and longevity. Comment sign 5 below and let's move to the final sign. Sign 6, your sense of purpose. A sense of purpose, feeling that your life has meaning, can predict how long you'll live after 70. A 2019 JAMA Network Open study found that seniors with a strong sense of purpose have a 15% lower risk of death, as it fuels motivation, health choices, and emotional well-being. Purpose keeps you engaged, whether it's family hobbies or giving back. Meet Clara, 72, and Robert, 75. Clara, a retired chef from Miami, volunteers at a food bank, teaches her grandkids to cook, and feels her days matter. Her purpose drives her to eat well and stay active. Robert, however, feels aimless since retiring. He spends hours watching TV, disconnected from others, and his health, physical and mental, is slipping. Lack of purpose is linked to higher risks of depression and heart disease. In my practice, purpose is a game changer. Seniors with meaning stay vibrant. Those without often fade. One client, Margaret, 79, found purpose mentoring young artists, which improved her mood and energy. Purpose doesn't need to be grand. It's about what lights you up. Science agrees. A 2021 Journal of Gerontology study found that purpose-driven seniors have better sleep, stronger immunity, and lower stress. I've seen clients rediscover meaning through small acts like gardening or writing memoirs, which boost confidence and connection. Act now, reflect on what matters. Family, faith, creativity. Try one purposeful act weekly. Call a loved one, volunteer, or start a hobby. Join a community group to spark ideas. If you feel lost, talk to a counselor to uncover your why. Your purpose is your compass. Follow it and you'll live not just longer, but with joy and impact. Comment sign 6 below and let's wrap up. You've just learned 6 scientifically proven signs that predict how long you'll live after 70. Your energy, mental sharpness, heart health, muscle strength, emotional resilience, and sense of purpose. These aren't just health markers, they're invitations to take control of your future. The beauty of aging is that it's never too late to change. Every step you take, every connection you nurture, every moment you choose purpose, adds not just years, but richness to your life. In my years as a counselor, I've seen seniors transform their lives with small intentional choices. One client, Dorothy, 82, went from feeling done to thriving by joining a walking group and mentoring kids. Her story reminds us the greatest life lesson is that your choices today shape your tomorrow. You're not just aging, you're building a legacy of strength, love, and meaning. So reflect which sign resonated most. What's one step you'll take this week? Share it in the comments. I read everyone, and your stories inspire me. If this video helped you, please like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you never miss a tip to live longer and better. Share this with someone you love because together we can age with grace and vitality. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.